Choo choo guys, all aboard and welcome to Etheria Station. How the heck are you? I am Fastidious, and this will be the first video ever on this channel in which I'm showcasing my account. We are doing pulls again, so if you love pulls, congratulations. If you're already sick of them, do not worry. I'm not gonna have many opportunities to make pulls content on this channel, but I figure the channel's brand new. Let's keep celebrating. And also, as I'm about to show you, I am desperate for a game changer. I have enough to guarantee with the 6 free summons over here from farming the async echoes and the 58 summons I've gathered throughout the past week. I have enough to guarantee a mercy pull unless I'm incredibly unlucky on the permanent banner. And if I am incredibly unlucky, I've got some Hydro Crystal to use. And basically, I'm hoping for an incredible SSR, hopefully an LD. Knock on wood. So for anyone new here on the channel, and by the way, thank you guys. At the time of filming this, we're already up to 800 subscribers in just the 24 hours since we launched the channel. So that's awesome. Also, I will say, if you want to win a free 10 pull of Light Dark Summons, a free 10 pop of Apex prototypes, I'm doing a giveaway. You can find out the information about that on the only other video on this channel. So go check it out. Essentially, I just want to give you the lay of the land for like literally 3 or 4 minutes tops, and then we'll get into the summons. I want to show you what I've been up to lately. Even people that have kept up with my content on the other channel or on my Twitch, link in the description. Sorry, got to get all the plugs in. Anyone that was keeping up, thank you, by the way. I have not shared stuff on my account in a minute. Like, it's been 3 weeks or something like that. We all know we have the best event in all of Etheria Restart live right now. Blessings galore. And the first time I couldn't take such good advantage of it because I was away at a wedding. This time I've been grinding away. I've been in my office, I've been in my room, I've been downstairs in my house, I've been on walks. Every time I am hammering the auto replay button. I mean, we've got it live right now. Wow, that's embarrassing. This normally runs at 90 to even 95%. But to do that, I need gear on my D-Ting. So that sucks. We'll throw his gear on just right now. I was doing the async echo farming to make sure we had enough summons for this video, and I was a fool. Cool to see that we still went 4 out of 7, 4 wins, 3 losses, even with that giant L. How about we run that back now that D-Ting is wearing gear? And you can see I've got a lot of mental stabilizers, but I actually started with nearly 100, and I had a bunch saved up for the weekend. We'll talk about that kind of stuff a lot more in the future when we have another Blessings Galore live, but I figure I could tell you about my experience with the Blessings Galore in just a minute or two, and that will inform my experience the whole month and a half I've been playing this game and why I'm very excited for these summons, and I'm putting way too much pressure on these summons to deliver something awesome. These right here are my characters. You can see everyone I have built. I've only made 5 6 stars, though I'm currently sitting on enough stuff to make, yeah, at least 2 more, if not 3. I mean, actually, we could make 3 more 6 stars with all the stuff here. But basically, my theory of the case is I'm only going to make a 6 star when I actively need one. Even my most recent 6 star, Kloss over here, I didn't need her at 6 stars. I just love Kloss, and it felt like it was about time. But these are the main units I use. We can pop that back open, and you are able to see, once I move my big fat head out of here, it's a mix of SSRs and SRs. I've got some great units. I have a copy of every SR in the game. You know, some of my favorites obviously are D-Ting, Dina, Valerian, the Reverie. I mean, there's so many good ones. But with my SSRs, even though I have some really awesome ones, you can see there are some glaring holes. I've had very poor luck pulling my LD SSRs. I've actually only ever pulled 2, and effectively I've kind of only pulled 1 because Heinrich was my reroll. When I started this game, I wanted to be sure that I started with a light dark or a constant disorder SSR unit, an SSR Animus, and I was lucky enough to get 2 rerolls in my first 7 with Heinrich. I love Heinrich, so I was happy to roll with him, but I actually went, I don't know what it was, we can count quickly, something like another 15 SSRs before I pulled my second one ever, and that was Mio, who I do love, but have not been able to build yet. But the big hole is like, there's no Lily here, there's no Yelly, you know, not even a Messiah. I really need that little extra punch, and if we're not gonna hit light dark, I wanna get Beyonce, aka Beyonce. We call her Beyonce here at Etheria Station. I figure though, we can sort by SSRs, and I can quickly just show you what my luck has been like. Outside of a very lucky 10 pop on Holden's exclusive banner and the original exclusive banner for Freya, I've only ever summoned on the permanent banner. I want those opportunities to get light dark units, and as a free-to-play player, the permanent banner is my chance to do it. Those Apex prototypes are so hard to come by. So if we go through and we'll include Heinrich, that's going to be 1. Holden doesn't count. Real Mocha doesn't count. I used her with my selector. Then Rosa is 2. I've pulled 2 different Tsukio Miis, so that's 4. Kloss is 5. Ling Luo, I do have P1, so we got the free copy, and then I pulled her. That's 6. Freya, I have a dupe of, so that's 7. I got 1 from the exclusive banner, 1 from the normal. I have 2 Mias, so that is 8 and 9. Hellkit is 10. Mio is 11. Tiamat, I've got P1, so that's 12 and 13. Lian doesn't count, obviously. And then Rahu and Borgny make 14 and 15. So I've pulled 15 SSRs from the permanent banner, and I've only gotten lucky with 2 light dark SSRs. It's not the worst luck in the world, but if you take out the Heinrich, who I re-rolled for, I am 1 for 14. You know, you expect 1 every 4 on average. It is a 25% chance when you hit an SSR that it's light dark, 75% chance that it's red, green, or blue. So the fact that outside of my reroll, it's been this brutal, man, 1 for 14, it does hurt. I'm lucky though, we pulled Rosa, we pulled Kloss. There's some great stuff in here, don't get me wrong. I was able to use my selector for Real Mocha, but we gotta get ourselves a little punch up. So I think I laid the land. I think I gave you a clear picture of where we stand. In terms of my modules, just to give you the quickest tour, they've had a huge glow up this weekend. I mean, I've done so many runs. I finally got my Doki Hell 4 to under a minute. I did a lot of that. I finally got my Aurora Hell 3 on a pretty good farm. You can see 5 and 1 over there. Usually I win all of them or I lose 1. And that run is also at about 50 seconds to a minute. So it's nice and speedy. Here's another one. There you go. 6 and 1 now. We're in pretty good shape, but we need a little more help. Also, I gotta say, if you want a little proof that I've been going crazy farming with the blessings galore, we broke 10 million coins. Feels good. So without further ado, let's get after it. Hopefully we get something really nice. And these are going to be the last pulls for a minute on the channel. So let's sit back and enjoy them. Please don't give me a dupe. Like, please. My last so many besides Mio, of like my last 6, I think everyone besides Mio and maybe the Rahu, I think all of them are dupes. All right, we're headed over here to the permanent summoning banner. It has been 6 pulls, if I show you here, since my last SSR, and that was Mia. That was a dupe, Mia, who I have found use for. She's really nice in my Terramaton team. I like using her there. But with those 6, that does mean we are 4 away from the soft pity, the soft mercy, kicking in at 50 on the permanent banner. So I figure we have these 6 free summon attempts from the Async Echoes. Let's use 4 of these. That'll bring us to an even 10 since our last SSR. And then we can do 4 10 pops and then finish off with singles. This is all assuming we don't hit early, but I have not hit early in so long. Like, it's been so long. I'm always expecting I'm going to hit somewhere between like 55 and 60. That's what it always feels like to me. I think I've only ever gone over 60 once, but I've also only hit early before 50, maybe 2 times, maybe 3 tops. This is going to be our 3rd single. Let's see. Another rare unit. And our last one. Little different experience than doing the 600 pulls for Larry. There is an SR though. We'd love to see some nice dupes, a dupe Dina, a dupe D-Ting. Kachi the Guard is excellent. Kachi the Guard might be my most pulled SR, full stop. Not even light dark SR, not disorder SR. Kachi the Guard might be my most pulled. I have pulled so many beyond P5, but it's okay. We'll take it. We'll take the crystals. Okay, that puts us at exactly 10 pulls since our last hit. There you go. There's the Mia. Let's do 4 10 pops right about now. I really thought we were going to hit early. I always convince myself, I'm like, I set up the thing that we never hit early, so now we're going to, nope. All right, come on. Couple SR units. Keep it spicy. Make it beautiful. Make my goddamn day. Getting every kind of Andrew they've got. There's a Kachi the normal, who is getting some nice play lately. Cool to see. Some rares are fixing their way into meta. There's Viper. I almost am certain I do not have a P5 Viper, and Viper's pretty dang good, so we'll take it. A little redundant, you know, I've got Heinrich and I've got Holden, but still very cool. Let's keep it moving. Different affinity, right? He's odd, he's blue. Keeping it with the SR train. We're going the whole way. This makes us, after this 10 pop, after we see these, this makes us 30 since our last SSR, so we're 20 away from the soft mercy. There's Dina, though. We'll take a Dina dupe, absolutely. I love Dina. I think she's so powerful. Oh, and a Fangus. We'll take that. Angus, really, really good dot damage dealer. If we're ever lucky enough to get a Shadow Sonya, I didn't even mention her because I'm just assuming I'll never get her, which I guess I should probably assume about Lily as well. But we'll take that Fangus. All right, this is our second to last 10 pop before we move on to the singles, and we did it early. Oh my God! So we hit somewhere between 31 and 40. I did kind of line it up. It just wasn't on the first one. I'll pull all of the summons I have though. I want to keep it spicy for you guys. Come on, make my day, please, 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 please. Please. That's going to be a P1 Borgny. We also picked up a Victor, who I do have P5, and a Boro, who I'm almost certain I do not. Man, it's just dupe city, man. No Beyonce, no Chloros, and certainly no LDs. That makes us 2 for 16, and then not counting the reroll Heinrich, we are 1 for 15. Doesn't feel great. All right, we've got enough here to do exactly 30 more, right? We've got the 2 Singies that are free, and then we got these 28. All right, let's do the 10 singles first, and then we'll do 2 10 pulls at the end. I don't want to shortchange you guys, but wow. I don't know what it feels like at home for you guys watching, but all the energy just left my room in reality. I don't know why I get so excited and hopeful. Orkney is also not bad. He doesn't solve any of the problems I have right now, right? But it's okay. Just means I gotta finish up this video and get back to farming as soon as possible. Actually, speaking of which, let's take a quick moment. There we go. There's our 9 and 1. Run that thing back. All right, maybe that refreshes our luck as well. Let's head back over here. We got 8 single pulls, then we got 2 10 pops. Let's go. You never know. You never know. Okay, SR. Let's see who it is. Yang. Yang gets a lot of play. I see Yang on a lot of speed clear teams. He's got a cool supporty kit. There's a millionth Andrew. Another SR. The single pulls are going well for the SRs. Come on, show me D-Ting. Show me D-Ting. Make it be him. Mizuko Makoto. No place on my account. No place at all. Mizuko Makoto. Mizuki Makoto. Mizuki Makoto. Another rare, another Andrew, another day, another Andrew. There's red Andrew and there's blue Andrew. All right, 4 more singles, then we get to finish this single hell. Another SR. Maybe we don't want to finish it. The SR rates on the Singies are outrageous right now. Excellent. Another Viper. Maybe use P5 now. We'll take it. So we've done 5 single pulls since that last tempo with Borgny, and we got 3 SRs. Wow. Actually, I take that back. We've done 7. That's 8. I forgot about the two extra async freebies. Nutta Andrew. 2 more Singies. Come on now. Another SR. Some SR Godseed. Is this leading up to something huge? Is Lily finally gonna come home? No. Another Mizuki Makoto. She might be my most pulled. Either her or Kachi the Guard were my first P5 SR. Okay, last single. Mizuki Makoto. All right, get out of here. All right, we got 2 shots here. Get out of here, ass who. We got a shot. We got a shot. Heck, we got 2 of them. Come on, baby. Turn gold. Break. I will speed this one up. Andrews for days. Andrews for days. Show me more. 4 Andrews. Make it 5. There's Kachi. Mizuki. Goddamn Makoto. Oh my gosh. Mizuki Makoto. All right, last temple. It all comes down to this, baby. It all comes down to this. Of course. All right, I can't even watch. I can't even look. Let's see. It's another Viper. What is this? What is this? We pulled 3 Viper. We pulled 3 Mizuki Makoto. I'm on the normal banner. It's all even, right? What is this lunacy? This Looney Tune crap. All right, this is what matters. Nope. Look at that, man. I really need to buy this for 3,000. We're at 29.85. So that means we gotta pop something. Do I got a LD? I got 1 LD. All right, let's do it. You never know. Never pulled anything from this, and I still never have. But tell me that's enough points. No, it's 10. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll do one single over here. And there you have it. That is all she wrote, folks, and it's not even an Andrew to finish off. You know, you have good days sometimes, a lot of other times you don't, but we can get our perfect lattice before it resets in 7 hours and 24 minutes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious, and this has been Etheria Station. If you want to start playing Etheria Restart today and you're not doing it yet, use my link in the description in the top pinned comment. You will not regret it. One final thank you to you guys for all your support. It really means a lot, and hopefully this channel is going to some beautiful places. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.